I'm live. Your hostess with the mostest, Holly Baglio, broadcasting to you live from Holly Television, New Jersey. I want my HTV. I want it now, and I want it at 2:22 a.m. All right, so what are today's headlines? Do I want to share my screen? Not really. How about I just read to you guys? All right, today's headlines. Hammer and scorecard. Lieutenant General McInerney explains the election hack by Democrats. Trump campaign to challenge mail-in ballots counted in absence of GOP observers. Trump does not accept Biden's win, contesting media. I don't even know how to say that word. Putsch, P-U-T-S-C-H. Team Trump legal team says they're armed to the teeth with I can't even read. Where are my glasses? Incontrovertible evidence. I should be sleeping. Republican-led Michigan legislature to hold hearings on election fraud claims. It begins. CNN handily beats Fox News Wednesday and Thursday nights. Who cares about that? Georgia counties using same software as Michigan counties also encounter glitch that flipped Trump ballots for Biden. Watch massive turnout of patriotic Americans demanding audit the vote. Yeah, I'm just one of them. Gallup report joins other news organizations. Won't call stolen election for Biden. Yeah, smart people are not calling the election for Biden, okay? Wisconsin Assembly Speaker Vos, V-O-S, directs Assembly Committee to utilize its powers to review statewide election. Watch live President Trump legal team news conference. Tech giants are censoring the president in the most closely fought and disputed election in living memory. In 30 states, a computer system known to be defective is tallying votes switched from Trump to Biden. All right, so basically what I'm gathering, the biggest thing here is that Trump is still my president, is what I gather. I knew the second I got on here, Keeper would get up. I knew she was going to get up. Good, because I couldn't get her up before to get her outside. Hey, Uncle Obvious, it's great to see you. Lifetime actor. Impaler. I know, it's like the Twilight Zone, right? Terry, welcome. How are you? It's been a while since I was in chat. Yeah, I'm hanging in there. It's good to see you. Kristen. 2005 predicts current 2020 on the controversy. On the trafficking map were the issues for, obviously. Trump will win the counts. Trump already won. This is nonsense. I mean, like, what is this, like, Hillary, Biden, and Obama just saying, yeah, we won, so the 3 Chinese families don't kill them? I mean, I don't even know. I can only speculate on the situation. I don't even care to speculate. Just leave Trump where he is. because Trump is rightfully supposed to be there. Stop it, Keeper. You're not getting a treat. No. Go. See? Don't start barking. Go lay down. I'll take you out when I'm done with the video. I'm not going to be here long because I really... What time is it? 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. Go lay down. I'm telling you. No barking. You're going to wake up the house. Fake news on Biden make me sick, right? Man, I was heated. I couldn't even... I knew I was going to wake up one morning and just see Biden signs all over. But it's not true. It's absolutely not true. Man, I wish I had another hour back on the clock. Well, in all honesty, this was like my second day off. I didn't know what to do with myself all day long. I really didn't know what to do with myself. Yesterday and today, I said I was going to do a lot of things, but I really did nothing. And it was nice to do nothing, but I need a few more days of doing nothing. It was nice, though. But today I came home. I forget what time it was. I came home and I knocked out like a light. And then I woke up at 12. Yeah, media is making a fool of themselves. I hope what we're witnessing is like Trump exercising the art of war. Is what I hope we're exercising. Excuse me, I don't feel like coming on camera because I'm like tired in my night clothes. All I know is Trump is still my president. He is who won. And most of these ballots don't even have watermarks or anything. Oh, I know God's in control. The problem is Biden's trying to be in control. Or wait, should I say Harris is trying to be in control. I don't like that lady. I don't want that lady president. I wouldn't even want Hillary as president. Are you kidding me? Have you guys ever had a woman boss to work for? Oh, man. In AT&T, I used to tell them, no, I do not work for women. I really don't. Do you want to be miserable? Go work for a woman. 0 current viewers. It went from 11 down to 0. Thanks, YouTube. No, we're not shadow banning Holly for saying that Trump is still president. Hey, Troy, my love to you and your wife. Yeah, Trump's my president. For weeks, if not months, Trump has a very strong legal... Oh, he's got more than a legal standing. He's got a lot more than a legal standing. I think, the Chinese family, I think why not? Take Biden, Hillary, Harris too, Obama, and just give them over to the Chinese families, right? They did something wrong over in China to these 3 Chinese families. Why don't we just turn these people over to them, right? Be done with it. There we go again with YouTube. They bounced me back down to 0. YouTube is shadow banning me right in front of my face. Here, you want to see? Look. Where's my pointer? See that 0? It'll climb up to 11, and then it'll fall right back down to 0. Right there where the pointer is. I know you're still here. See, there we go. There's 10. Hang on. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's going to go back down to 0. It says 8 on your phone. I love catching YouTube with its hand in the cookie jar. It's like, see, I told you guys so. See? Hi, Tyler, how are you? It's good to see you. Now we're back down to 0. Excuse me. Ugh. I'm tired. Alright, so now that we've cleared the air and Mr. President Donald J. Trump, sir, is still our president, I feel like I can sleep tight tonight, I feel a whole lot better now that we just took care of that issue. Right? Ham. I want to get a ham radio and a license. So, I'm going to have to work really hard. Stop spending my... Never mind. Oh, did you guys hear? Marijuana is legal effective January 1st, 2021 in New Jersey. I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy about that because I use it for medicinal purposes and I don't have money to get a license and I'm not going to spend my money on a license. I'm not going to give money to a doctor so he can tell me, yes, you can smoke weed instead of taking morphine. And then I got to go to another doctor who says the same exact thing, pay them money. And then I have to go to the state, pay them money, and then I'm okay to have a plant that God gave to me. No, I'm not. No is the answer. Hey. Cool. It's legal. Yep, lifetime. As of January 1st, it's legal. I'm so happy, too. You've got no idea. If I was in Tennessee or Maryland, I'd be like, screw you guys. You know exactly why I'm going back to Jersey. You guys are not. Hey, if you dealt marijuana when you were a teenager and you abused it, that's your problem. If you partied on marijuana and you abused it, that's your problem. That does not mean I can't use it for medicinal reasons. That means you screwed up. And now you're putting your screw up on me and saying I can't use it medicinally because you have an addiction problem. That ain't my issue. That's your issue. Stop trying to take the plank from your eye and stuff it in mine. Oh, I heard some good things on a midnight ride tonight. It's not. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Terry. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that, Troy. Right, just, I mean, I don't want to hear it from people. I've been through... Marijuana has always helped the MK Ultra programming break down for me and put me at ease having to go through that shit. Alright, so I don't want to hear anybody's fat lips, blah, 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 blah. Alright, you're not in my shoes. You don't know what works, what doesn't work, which is the best avenues and which are not the best avenues. So shut up, sit down. Yud Hey Vav Hey, my one true living infinite God and creator, is my doctor. And he is my savior, but also he is my prescription. There's no room for you in this conversation. See your way out. It's between A, him, B, me. See your way out. I hate that people enforcing their views on me, and now I gotta live like them, because if I don't live like them, I'm not a good enough Christian, so God's not gonna love me, or I'm gonna lose my station in heaven. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Jesus got me out of that cage, out of a dump. What? You have nothing to say to me. Go take it to him and say it to him, because I'm already talking to him. And he's telling me what I went through. I have enough on my plate, and he has provided me things to help me deal with those things on my plate. Hey, it's good to see you, Delighted. Right. For health reasons. That's what I'm not talking about recreational use here. Although I'll tell you, for recreational use, I'd rather see people smoke weed versus drink alcohol. Oh, man, everybody, never mind. I'm not getting started on that topic. So, no, I'm speaking of it in a medicinal capacity only. I never enjoyed marijuana, like in high school or growing up or anything like that. I always hated it. I completely hated it when I was using it to come off of pain management, anxiety pills, sleeping pills. Back in 2014, when I came off of everything, all the prescriptions, and I fired all my doctors, I wasn't real. I didn't like smoking. I really didn't like the feeling. So what I was doing was I was taking it and breaking it up and just swallowing it down and eating it. Right? Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. 2 months away. Right? That hard stuff is very dangerous. There came a point in time where I knew doctors were just going to keep feeding me pills until I died. There was no, benefit or healing and curing to come of that. So I knew basically I'd probably die in a pill bottle, so that's why I grabbed my Bible, clenched my fists, and white-knuckled it for about 6 months and came off all my scripts, and I feel much better for it. I take medicine for acute reasons only. If I have panic and anxiety attacks, I take Dramamine, which is over-the-counter. Really no side effects. I wanted to take Dramamine now, but if I do that to go to sleep, I'll never wake up when I'm supposed to. And then I lost my cell phone. I looked all over the place for it. I'm like, oh, geez, if I put it down outside, I'm never going to find it. Now it's dark. I was under the dog's bed. Yeah, pain meds and psych drugs, right? Hey, if it gets them off the pills, then let them use it. Let them use it. Who are we to tell them no? No, you can't smoke marijuana to come off of pain pills and psych drugs. No, because the person behind the prescription pad writing it, or the person on the other side of the Holy Bible dictating it to you, they all abused it. And because they abused it, you're not allowed to use it medicinally. Don't give it to them. Why? They would benefit from it. Sorry if you were stupid enough to be a drug dealer. Well, actually, I'm not sorry for that. And I'm also not sorry that you got addicted to weed. You shouldn't have been screwing around with it in the first fucking place. You should have known better. You're an idiot. Take responsibility where it is. You're the gateway to doing drugs, okay? Don't blame it on the substance. Blame it on yourself. You're the gateway. You opened up your mouth. You ingested it. You're the gate. You're the portal that accepted the drugs into your system. You are guilty of being the gateway. Don't be blaming marijuana. Blame your mouth. Oh, no, it's not what you ingest. It's only what comes out. You better be careful about that, too. Because it does matter what you put in your body. God is watching. It does matter, guys. Do the best you can for God. He knows all of our limits. But also, we're supposed to do our best for Him. So I want to encourage you guys to follow the 10 Commandments. Meanwhile, I'm probably guilty of breaking at least one of them recently. I'm kidding. Sorta. Not really. It was a minor offense. I didn't really break a commandment, but it was a minor offense. Okay, I give. I looked at somebody today with, how shall we say, love in my eyes. I don't know. I noticed someone, and I don't usually notice people. So, I don't know. But I'm going to do what I'm best at and just continue to have that light switch on my romantic light turned off and have that whole section of my life just cut off too. I'm not getting into it. Absolutely not. So yes, I cannot have love in my eyes if I'm leading a celibate life. So I repent, I give. Couldn't help it. I really couldn't help it. If you saw him, you'd be looking at him the same way I was. Woo-hoo. I don't know. I haven't seen a good-looking man in well, okay. Leaving the internet off, face to face. When's the last time I've seen a good-looking man? Probably in my 20s. Hey, the Joe Info. How are you, sweetheart? It went nowhere. There it is. You're like Thor. Where's my wrench? And it comes flying back through walls, through buildings, right into your hand, Joe Info. Well, that's why I said I'm not taking into account the internet. I'm just taking into account face to face. I have bad rheumatoid arthritis. That's probably why I'm falling all over. I have arthritis in my toes, and I can see it. Wow. You're shy. Oh, I don't know that I was solely looking at the cover, Terry. So, no, though, actually, I probably, honestly, wouldn't have even given that person a look if they hadn't done what they did last Sunday. They did something, and I was like, wait a minute, I was just joking around, and, like, it was pretty cool. They just did something nice for me, and I took note. So I couldn't help it today. And then, of course, after hearing about Biden and that bullshit, excuse me, but let's be honest, I'm glad I came home and went to bed. They seem to be a nice person. I just don't know anything about them. And I'm not going to ask Heavenly Abba either. I'm not going to ask Heavenly Abba. It's like, can I just find out for myself like a regular person finds out things? Like, don't tell me ahead of time. Please don't tell me ahead of time. Please don't. I don't want to see the future of this one. I just want to live it. Thank you so much, Terry. I appreciate it. Yeah, those dreams and visions are a lot. And, of course, with this whole Biden thing with the elections, I was like, Abba, right now I'm feeling a lot of, like, self-doubt. Complete self-doubt. And, you know, I could have, excuse me, I could have sworn that you said, Heavenly Abba, that Trump is going to have a second term. Now, I brought before you Kim Clement and his prophecies, and, like, I'm not here to belittle anybody, but I kind of look at Kim as, I don't know. I never got into his prophecies. But I had heard him talking about Trump, and I'm like, you're kind of right, but you're kind of not right. But he had said something about Trump being a second term, having a second term. So, of course, I take what Kim Clement says, and I march right up to Heavenly Abba. Please excuse me, Heavenly Abba, but I've got some questions, and I bring them to you. And is Trump going to serve a second term? And I believe Heavenly Abba said yes. But it's not that America's going to become great again. Because judgment is coming upon America. And when it does, yeah, I don't know. I'm glad that Trump's in charge when shit hits the fan, to be honest. I don't want anybody else in charge when shit hits the fan. And if anybody else is in charge, forget it. America is sectioned off and sold to the highest bidder. Just like that. Hi, Patrick. How are you? It's great to see you. Plastic card. Hello. How are you? Yeah, don't listen to mass media. I don't even see, like... Are you trolling Joe Info? Don't you be trolling Joe on my channel, because, like, I will block you. I want to hear it. Joe's my friend, and that's it. So, yeah, Trump is still the president. There's a lot of foul play at hand, and what they did with the elections is nonsense. You know, there's dead people voting. You have people... God bless you too, the plastic card. Yeah, God's in control, but, you know, we also have to help him out here a little bit, because that's kind of a platitude. God's in control. Yes, very profound, but it really doesn't help give any solution to the situation. Like, we know God's in control. Of course he is. What are we going to do to help occupy until the second return? Are we going to stand for this election fraud, or are we just going to let Biden and Harris have it? Are we going to let SEAL Team 6 be sacrificed in vain, or is Barry, Hillary, and Biden going to be brought to justice? Are you guys going to wait for Trump to do it, or are you guys going to do it? Because, like, no offense, Coach Dave and his ministry, all those men put in over 30 charges against Hillary Clinton. That's why she was supposed to go in front of the courts again in September. They did something about it. They didn't wait for Trump or somebody else to do it. They did it. So what are we going to do to occupy until Yeshua's second return? And what are we going to do to help God's plan? And what are we going to do? Was charged with 3 felon counts of obstruction of justice, 2 counts of conspiring to commit obstruction of justice, and 2 counts of possession of absentee ballots. It happened in 2018. When was that? When that Democrat was charged? See, Patrick, I try not to follow politics too much because I get so heated. But also, the speeches are triggering to me. And I don't really follow it too well. Like, I don't have a good understanding of politics. Forgive me. Oh, it was in North Carolina. Come here, Steve. Come here. My dog doesn't even seem to want to go out. Good. That means I'm going to, like, be able to escape and just go sink into my bed once I'm done here. Because I'm getting really, really tired now. To pray for better rifle aim, I've been kind of embarrassed at the reaction. No, I think it's totally fine to have sharper skills. I don't think there's anything wrong with praying for it. You know what? I take everything to Heavenly Abba. Everything, even the ugly stuff. So, if you want better aim, I would pray for it if I were you. I know at the Tactical Training Conference, I was definitely praying to have good aim. Funny. Very funny. We had to do this one move with the shotgun, and I fired it too soon. And I took out a whole bunch of treetops. And the guys behind me were just laughing. I was like, you didn't see that. I want to redo. Oh, boy. So, yeah, that day I was definitely praying for better aim. Oh, boy. Like, at this point, there's no point in me I wanted to do skeet shooting, but I didn't I didn't have enough time. The whole conference just sped by. Hey, Wingman, it's great to see you. Leslie McCrae, Dallas. Rome wasn't built in a day. See, we're live in a time where most of the people expect instant gratification. Yes, I know all about instant gratification. Put somebody in front of a lottery machine. They have these games that you pay like $1 or $5 and instantly you find out if you're a winner or a loser. I'm like, so you just basically turn money over and this machine tells you, nah, you didn't win. Or yeah, you did. Instantly. And you know that like 9 times out of 10, this machine's going to say, nah, you didn't win. So like, what's the point? Childish. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. I am proud to have Mr. Trump as my president. He is on a noble path. I believe history will praise his name. Mr. President Donald J. Trump is still my president. No. There's ballots with that watermark, the watermark on it. It's bull. It's bull. No. You knew they were going to, we all knew they were going to pull this, and now that they have, okay, let's see the fraud. And now can they please finally go to jail? DJ, Jerry, it's great to see you. Thank you so much for that video you made me. I'm so humbled. I'm really humbled. Thank you for doing that. But yeah, Trump is still my president. Oh, absolutely. I was reading Pamela Geller's headlines. The headlines today. Already, today's headlines, right? Lieutenant General McInerney explains the election hack by Democrats. Trump campaign to challenge mail-in ballots counted in absence of GOP observers. Trump doesn't accept Biden's win, contesting media, whatever that word is, P-U-T-S-C-H. Team Trump legal team says they're armed to the teeth with incontrovertible evidence. Republican-led Michigan legislature to hold hearings on election fraud claims. It begins. CNN handedly beats Fox News. Oh, who cares? Georgia counties using same software as Michigan counties also encountered glitch that flipped Trump ballots for Biden. Watch. Massive turnout of patriotic Americans demanding audit the vote. Yeah, I'm one of them. Geller report joins. Other news organizations won't call stolen election for Biden. Wisconsin Assembly Speaker VOS directs Assembly Committee to utilize its power to review statewide election. President Trump legal team news conference. Tech giants are censoring the president in the most closely fought and disputed election in living memory. In 30 states, a computer system known to be detected as tallying votes switched from Trump to Biden. Those are our headlines. The biggest headline I want to point out to everyone is that Trump is still our president. That's what I want to definitely point out. You're playing with air guns. I'm jealous. Pretty soon I'm going to be playing with the inside of my eyelids. It's not un-American. I'm not. You know what? If they get away with it, if they get away with this fraud, DJ, they're going to... That would be un-American. Hey, Candace, it's great to see you. But yeah, Trump is still our president. I'm not buying this whole Biden bullshit crap. No. No, absolutely not. Good. I want Trump to fight it. But, oh, excuse me, I also want we the people to fight it. Right? Show up at your state capitals with signs and say, let's see the ballots. Let's recount the ballots. We want to see all the ballots, all the names. I'd really like to see what Holly Baglio and my grandparents did if any of us voted, because my grandparents and my father are dead. So I'm curious to find out if they voted, and I'm curious to find out if I voted. Involved Trump's battle starts Monday 2nd. USPS backdate scam whistleblower. Crime cover-up. Absolutely. Man, they should have already lost credibility if you think about a Lifetime actor. I mean, Trump's been calling them out, and the American people, it just keeps, like, flying right over their heads. I mean, I'm slow on the uptake, but I'm a little bit quicker than the American population, apparently. Hey, Beaver, it's good to see you. Peace, brother. Great, 303, it's the witching hour. I'm going into spiritual warfare. I'm so pissed off. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go beat up some demons and aliens. I'm so pissed off about this whole election crap. I'm like joining into spiritual warfare and going to battle. That's it. I've had it. Heavenly Abba, put my full armor on. I'm going into prayer. I shall not go silently in the night, Heavenly Abba. Oh, these dark powers and principalities. And then the idiots that allow themselves to be led around by it. Right? And we've so far been paving the way for voter scam. We've been doing a hell of a great job at it. Right? I'll join you in spiritual warfare, Uncle Obvious. I'll stand in the gap. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So let's see. What time do I have to wake up now? How many hours of sleep can I get? 4? That's assuming I fall asleep right this minute. 4, 5, ow! Ow! 6. Okay, good. I'll probably get 6 hours of sleep. I'm going to check to see if my alarm set. My cell phone's like charged 100%. Cool. Where am I? Clock. Alarm. That's not going to give me that much time to get ready in the morning. I'm going to have to wake up earlier. Okay. I'll wake up at 6:30. I also have to extend the snooze alarm. Snooze duration, 10 minutes. Yes. You are a pain in the neck. Where's my snooze alarm? Snooze duration, 10 minutes. But why are you always going off 5 minutes later? Alright, so I gotta wake up in 3.5 hours. 3 hours by the time I shut this down. My cat wants to play. What are you doing? Jeez. What are you doing? trying to get your mices out? She's trying to get her toys out of the box, and it's so funny to watch her do that. I picked up all of her toys so I could vacuum, and now she's pulling them out of the box. What are you doing, Sava? Alright, so they can't declare it. They can't. This is all mass media jackasses. That's all it is. No. Trump should rip them a new one and say, that's it. HTV is now your media source, okay? Look at everybody that she is subscribed to, and you go subscribe to those people too, and that is your new media source. I've got over 700 subscriptions to really great people. So, yeah. I don't think my subscriptions... Oh, excuse me. I don't think I have my subscriptions public, though. I think I have them all private. It's only because of the trolls. Like, even my liked videos, and, like, I have folders and stuff that I just keep them on private. Oh, jeez. Can't stand Biden or Harris. I don't want Harris as president. I can't stand her. I'll be honest, I don't want any kind of woman president. I don't care if she's white, black, purple, yellow, pink, orange, green, blue. I don't want a woman as a president. Did you see some of these videos with Biden lately where he's like, he can't even pronounce the word, but he's like, it's every human's right, blah, 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 blah. It's every human's right. Did you guys see that stuff? I can't keep up with posts and comments anymore. It's like so out of control. I just... No. Anyway. It was beautiful weather the past couple of days. When it gets to be cold weather... Oh, excuse me. When it gets to be cold weather, that's when, like, I'll be paying attention to posts and stuff like that. Takes over. It's time for civil war. Yeah, people are going to go down in a fight, I hope, because I don't want Biden. That's a great idea. I was looking for a somewhat honest news source. There's a lot of actually good people on YouTube for news sources, like Truth Radio Show with Dan Bidondi. Israeli News Live with Steve Ben-Danoon is good. You have Mike Morales for weather. Jeez, the list goes on. Hagman is good. Because he hosts and features people. But for news, I don't know who's left on YouTube because there was just another purge. I think there's Lisa Haven for news. And who else? Man, there's a ton of people. I can't think of their names. Like, I feel like I'm partially brain dead right now because I'm going to fall asleep. What time is it? It is 3:11 a.m. It is past. Come on, man. I like, you know who I like is Cutting Edge on Now You See TV in the mornings for news. So it's Cutting Edge on Now You See TV. Who else do I go for? News. I don't listen to, what's his name? I don't listen to Richie from Boston for news. I don't. Trying to think. You know what? I'll try to post things up like I post things up on YouTube on my community tab, and I don't know. Then a little while later I take them down. That's Nuts and Paler. Biden was Mr. Lock the hood up over the crack his son smokes on his laptop selfies. That's these career politicians. Like, what in anybody's right mind made them think that after 47 years of Biden already being in office that he had anything to contribute as a president? He didn't do squat in those 47 years. There's nothing nice to say about him. All right, guys, on that note, I'm going to head off to bed because it's 3:13 a.m. And if I don't go to sleep right now, I'm going to be, like, in a lot of trouble tomorrow. I have to slave tomorrow. Oh. I had fun hanging out with you guys. Kenzie, it's great to see you, sweetheart. I had fun hanging out with you guys. Thank you. Hang on a second. Did I? Okay, everything looks kosher. Alright, cool. I had to like... Because when I came home today, like, I really don't even remember what the hell I was doing. I wonder who I was talking to. Did I call anybody? I don't think I called anybody, did I? No, I did not. Good. That means I just came home, went to sleep, didn't make a mess of anything. It's been a long day. Alright, guys, I'm going to let you go. But, again, I need to impress upon you this. Mr. President Donald J. Trump is still our president. That's it. Don't stop treating him like he's not our president. He is still our president, and that's that. End of discussion. He's getting his second term. The Democrats are just going to have to take their fall, and that's that. So on that note, sweet dreams, everybody. I'll be praying with and for you. Like I said, I'm going to enter into spiritual warfare, take my frustrations out on the darkness, bind it and cast it down in Yeshua's name, and cast it back to where it came from. All right, on that note, guys, sweet dreams. I love you, and I will see you. I've got no idea when I'm going to see you next. Oh, thanks for hanging out with me. Good night, everyone. I love you.